What is happening?
I need your advice about a delicate workplace situation. To protect those involved, I'll be changing their names.
Who's involved?
Well, there's a short, bespectacled colleague of mine who lives in the shadow of his brilliant...
The article discusses the increasing likelihood of Sheldon Cooper's return in the spin-off series Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, following its recent full-season order from CBS. Although Sheldon has been absent due to his established life in Pasadena, the expansion of the new series into 22 episodes offers more opportunities for his character to visit. With the show shifting focus to Georgie and Mandy's experiences as newlyweds and parents, it distinguishes itself from young Sheldon, allowing for a potential cameo from Sheldon without overshadowing the central narrative. The article suggests that key moments in the Coopers' lives could provide ideal opportunities for Sheldon to make a return, thereby reinforcing the theme of familial connections despite geographical distance. Sheldon's return chances just increased after Georgie and Mandy's First Marriages update. Sheldon's absence from the Young Sheldon spin-off was always going to be expected, but one Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage update makes his return more likely. The creation of Young Sheldon after The Big Bang Theory got Sheldon to live through his dream of winning a Nobel Prize always meant that the TBBT spin-off would retell the story of the young genius's childhood until his move to Pasadena. Although young Sheldon continued to keep the focus on Sheldon, his family's storylines progressively became more interesting and crucial, making Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage the most reasonable spin-off after Young Sheldon. The Young Sheldon series finale setting up Sheldon's move to Pasadena always meant he wasn't going to be part of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, because of his home elsewhere, and also as doing so would have risked making the two TBBT spin-offs too similar to one another. However, Sheldon's absence is particularly felt, especially after Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 1 already managed to bring back Mary, Missy and Meemaw. While it's unlikely for Sheldon to permanently return to Medford, the latest Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage update nonetheless made the possibility of his visit much more likely. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage secures a full season order from CBS. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage's success got the Young Sheldon spin-off to secure a full season order from CBS. This means Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 1 will have 22 episodes, getting the Young Sheldon spin-off to make use of a full season to recount the joys and struggles of Georgie and Mandy's lives as new parents and newlyweds. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage's premiere ending up with better ratings than Young Sheldon's Season 7 premiere and series premiere already hinted at its success, but it's CBS showing enough faith to order a full season that cements its stance. More Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage episodes means more opportunities to bring back Sheldon. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 1 having 22 episodes inevitably makes Sheldon's return more likely in the season. If a more permanent return is out of the question because Sheldon's stay in Pasadena is guaranteed at least until the end of The Big Bang Theory, nothing stops the socially inept genius from visiting Medford every now and then. This is made likelier by Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage having a bigger Season 1, as more episodes mean more chances for Sheldon to pop by. After all, even when Sheldon lived in Pasadena, he returned to Texas in key moments. Despite Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage putting Mandy and Georgie firmly at the story's center even if they were key characters in Young Sheldon, the series' shift in focus makes it feel separate from Young Sheldon. From Jim and Audrey's bigger roles to building up Connor as a major character, to showing Georgie at work in Jim's shop, Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage has a distinct perspective different from Young Sheldon, which doesn't let it be its copy. That is the case even if key Young Sheldon characters appeared in episodes 1 and 2, before returning for the Thanksgiving episode. Having Sheldon return in this context would let George and Mandy's First Marriage set up the Coopers as still a tight-knit family, even if the young genius moved away. The evident shift in focus makes a bigger Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage Season 1 the perfect place to welcome back Sheldon, as its different perspective doesn't risk a visit from him making George and Mandy's First Marriage all about Sheldon. Additionally, more episodes consistently contribute to making George and Mandy's First Marriage stand out, establishing it as its own thing. Having Sheldon return in this context would let George and Mandy's First Marriage set up the Coopers as still a tight-knit family, even if the young genius moved away and Georgie and Mandy spent more time with the McAllisters. How and when can Georgie and Mandy's first marriage feature Sheldon? While Mary, Missy, Mima and Dale are confirmed to return for the George and Mandy's first marriage Thanksgiving episode, Sheldon is notably absent. This makes sense given his relatively recent move to Pasadena, making Sheldon likely be in the same place as Mandy and Georgie, trying to find a way to settle in their life in the new setting. However, this doesn't mean Sheldon can never return to Medford. Indeed, being involved in a postgraduate degree makes holiday periods or pauses in between terms the perfect moment for Sheldon to return to visit Medford. This would work based on what the Big Bang Theory established of Sheldon's life in Pasadena. Despite not seeing eye to eye with Mary, Sheldon returned to visit her relatively often, doing so in moments of personal crises, or when he needed to support a loved one. The Big Bang Theory Season 7, Episode 11 hilariously highlighted Sheldon's support as he traveled to Medford for the birth of Missy's child despite his opposition to anything about the delivery. This would make any key moment for the Coopers a good one for Sheldon to appear in George and Mandy's first marriage.